What's happening, everybody? This your boy Louis Belt.
This your ignorant ass nigga see.
You're now watching Ignorance is Bliss. Are y'all ready to see some ignorant shit?
Well, watch this.
Bitch! Alright, what's up with Drake? Why he ain't responding?
Man,
It's been,
it's bad for
I don't know how many
Drake.
days now.
It's just like, man, he can't respond.
Why he got so much influence and all this, so why he can't respond, Simba?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too.
Hey,
I apologize. For
before we start this episode too, we did just switch something up on y'all. Y'all probably like, why they ain't say nothing about it?
Oh yeah, we got a new setup.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm talking about,
what I'm
separate to
saying?
elevate. You know what I'm talking about, the best ever did and got away with it.
We upgrading and lung saving.
Yeah,
You know
let
what I'm
us
saying?
know if it's too dark, you feel me? Because he's starting to look like that lady off Belly in the beginning.
And he's starting to look like that light-skinned nigga we talking about now, Drake.
Ooh, never. I would fucking die before I want to be like Drake.
But nah, I don't think he can respond.
Why?
Because it's like, bruh, Pusha put that nigga in like a position to where he fucked up money and then he made it hella personal. So let me break it down.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we talked about it on the episode before. He was getting ready to roll out the whole thing of him having a son with Adidas, right? So his brand name of his line with Adidas was named after his son, Adonis or whatever the son's name is, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Pusha putting that blackface on and attaching it to the name Adonis, it made the brand look like it's attached to racism.
Pause. Pusha T said he didn't put that. That was a picture Drake.
No,
already
I know. That was a picture Drake already had. I'm
So
not
that's-
saying Pusha
his
made
corny
the picture.
his corny ass already done that to
I
himself.
get that. What I'm saying is, by Pusha using that as the cover art of his song, right? That attached the name Adonis and that blackface racism shit together.
Yeah,
So now they can't
this
run
is the
with that
son
brand.
that Drake gonna
Yeah.
have. So every time that picture,
Every time that name comes up,
his
gonna
son
think of that
name,
picture.
he gonna think of his corny ass daddy
picture. Exactly.
with the place.
So because of that, that shit fucked up millions of dollars that nigga had on the table. Think about all the shoes and clothes that was pressed up with Adidas ready to go.
Yeah,
So now that name is attached to some racist shit, they gotta figure out how the fuck we reevaluate all this shit and put it out. It's too much money on the line. Pusha damn near fucked up about $100 million for that nigga.
I think 100 million is a little exaggerated, but I see what you going.
I don't think so. I mean, think about it. If Kanye did $2 billion on the Yeezys in 2 years,
Okay, I see where you're going with it. It matters what price he gonna sell it for.
they gonna be 174. It ain't gonna be the top Adidas, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Adidas is just for.
It's gonna be
100
between
yeah.
174 and $200.
You right.
And niggas is going to buy them bitches. So Pusha just fucked up that whole rollout. You feel me?
Like he's
so
supposed
if
to do.
Drake responds, it's basically like, bro, you done fucked up my money. Like, this shit deeper than music now. That's why Jay Prince is getting involved. Because
Yeah.
Jay Prince is like, this is my money too. Jay Prince, Drake is signing. Well, he not signing Jay Prince, but Jay Prince brought them in the game.
So, but this what I don't respect. When y'all winning a battle, because, I outnumber
with you
the
on that.
people, people saying Drake got Meek. So, when niggas winning, it's all good to beef and respond and talk shit. But then now, since your ass got gas, now niggas supposed to be mature. And
Nah, because he
nigga,
didn't.
where Jay Prince was at when his ass was winning.
You can't say he got gassed. He didn't get gassed.
He's losing.
He's losing, but he didn't get gassed. He
All
just
right.
got hit at an angle where he can't respond.
Well, that's what it usually be.
Nah, because, see, the Meek shit, right, when he came at Meek shit was just a weak verse.
Yeah.
It was just whack. Pusha verse wasn't all that. The verse was dope. It was cool. But it was the angle and the shit he said that had motherfuckers like, damn, nigga, this what you doing?
But Drake did that to Meek.
Right?
Twitter figures, all that.
That's different from telling a nigga's unborn child that he finna roll out as a business. You just exposed this nigga whole business.
With beef, you supposed to expose people.
Drake didn't expose
Drake's
business.
He can't expose.
He didn't say you and Nicki finna have a baby. You fucking her raw, nigga. He didn't expose
That's not
his
exposing.
business.
He
just was
Drake
saying
couldn't.
what Drake said. What Meek did to him. You
Drake,
talked about me on Twitter. Twitter fingers turn to Twitter fingers. You getting bodied by a singing nigga. I'm not the type to niggas and shout to all my boss bitches, wife and niggas. He never called the nigga a bitch. He never said nothing disrespectful.
Yeah, you right.
He said everything that Meek said to him.
Because first of all, he can't say nothing disrespectful without having it's
and
gonna be problems
why I'm
with
saying
me.
He can't respond to Pusha because if he responds, he's gonna have to step out of his character, and he's gonna have to basically say some shit like, nigga, let's just say Drake fucked Pusha's girl before. He's gonna have to say that.
Okay, nigga,
You
say
feel me?
it.
But we don't know Drake for that. So it's like to his fans and his characters, that might fuck up his money trying to be this macho ass
That's
nigga.
what fucked up Ja Rule back in the day.
And that's why what fucked them up, they was getting raided by the feds while 50 was going in on them.
Man, fuck all that.
I promise you.
All right,
them niggas was going through it with the feds, and the feds told them they can't release no music. So 50 was going in on the music.
Meek Mill was fighting a whole ass case while he was beefing with Drake.
That case,
we can say that. We can say that's the reason why he lost. Because Meek probably would have just slapped that nigga, but he like, bro, I'm not finna go to jail for slapping this nigga.
Meek had a probation violation. These niggas had the feds watching them over one of the biggest drug dealers in Queens.
But you can't
back them.
Don't downplay jail time.
I'm not. What I'm saying is they were indicted so they couldn't make music or nothing. The feds told them they can't release nothing.
He made that weak ass clapback. That shit did not work.
And that was years later after the indictment.
A year later?
It was after the indictment.
Okay.
If Ja probably
but was clapback clapback was a slap?
It was alright.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So that was the point. Because Drake could go disappear for a year and come back with a blap, and it's still gonna work.
Not if he don't address the child.
Bruh, Meek lost that battle technically to everybody.
It was a weak verse from Meek.
Okay, but he still bounced back because of the music.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is Ja Rule could have did that, but he started trying to be a gangster rapper more than what he was. His hits was yo style, all that.
He was still making them songs.
But he wasn't known for that. We didn't take nigga.
Ja came out on some like
when he started.
Listen, Ja came out on some fake getting compared to DMX shit. That was the whole aura about Ja. He sounded like a fake DMX.
A fake DMX.
So he was like, I'm going to start singing for the ladies because DMX don't make songs for the ladies.
And then he was
that
out
worked
of
for him, right?
Yeah.
50 Cent comes out. 50 Cent has beef with the nigga that funded Murder Inc. What's my nigga name? Supreme. Supreme from Queens. He was one of the biggest drug dealers from Queens.
I know the story.
Right? So these niggas, Supreme is the nigga that funded Irv Gotti and them. 50's beefing with these niggas. So 50's making songs at these niggas, right? They going back and forth. The feds hit Murder Inc. with an indictment because they said drug money was funding their label. So these niggas are in court, and the court systems are telling them they can't release no music or nothing until this case is solved. Around this whole time, this is when the Back Down came out on Get Rich or Die Trying. You feel me? Like, he was going in on all them niggas, and Ja couldn't respond till I'm from New York, which was 2-3 years later when 50 came with the Massacre.
No, he came with the I'm clapping
Bro,
back.
bet.
He responded with the clapback. That was his song to come back.
No, that wasn't the first song. He had a freestyle that came out before that. He came with the fucking...
So why did Ja Rule never bounce back? Because this shit been over with. Why he never fucking bounce back?
Because 50 and them murdered that nigga.
Because 50 was talking that gangster shit, and Ja Rule started talking that gangster shit, and people like, we don't want to hear that gangster shit from Ja Rule. We want to hear from DMX, 50 Cent, the real gangster niggas.
He called him in a bad position. But back to the
Meek Mill was in a bad position beefing with Drake. If we gonna say
but Meek
Ja
Mill
Rule
wasn't, because
he was on probation.
Said,
if he slaps this nigga, he's going to jail.
Everything Meek Mill said, right, is basically in the forefront today. So Drake won the battle, but Meek kind of won the war.
Meek won the war because he has a core fan base that don't give a fuck about what Drake talking about.
Meek put a stain on Drake's career. Forever, we're going to look at Drake as the nigga that doesn't write his music because of Meek. And that's what the industry's going to always pick on him for because of Meek.
And he still lost the battle.
Meek just didn't deliver the right song.
But I honestly feel like you being on probation and beefing with a nigga, that's hard. If he popped a willie for going and go to jail, imagine if he popped one of them niggas. He really would have been down forever.
For sure. But my thing was, what I was saying from the beginning was, Drake can't respond, bro, because it's too much money involved. When you're dealing with hundreds of millions of dollars like that, bro, it's too much money involved for you to get that personal and stoop to their level, because you might fuck up certain shit for you.
That makes sense.
So he can't really just go at this, because if he do, he got to come disrespectful. He can't come with no hit. I'm going back to back. Nigga, this nigga just talked about your mama, your daddy, exposed your business plan, and said your best friend about to die.
On mamas.
Listen, you can't come with a hit record to soothe this. So you got to get disrespectful.
On mamas.
You got to bring out the dirt on this nigga that we don't know.
Yeah.
And that's not Drake's character.
You right.
And he might lose a lot of shit behind that. And that's why Pusha's winning, because he put him in a position where he can't respond.
So you know that I'm agreeing with you, right? Because I said that's what Ja Rule made his mistake is feeding into the gangster shit. Drake feeding into the gangster shit, he's going to lose.
What you're not realizing is Ja was going through a federal indictment. So what I'm saying is, imagine how Pusha just came at Drake. Imagine if the feds was on Young Money right now saying y'all can't drop shit.
I see what you're saying.
It's like we crippled.
But all right, but then after we
Drake
done,
has a chance to drop shit right now.
After we done, if you're not dropping something or you're not dropping, whatever the reason is, you're not dropping something. But what I'm saying, when you come back and your comeback is not what motherfuckers want to hear, it's not going to work.
Was ass.
It was
I'm
ass.
not vouching for clap.
So I'm saying is if that shit wasn't ass, he would have been back.
What I'm saying.
And make sure y'all subscribe right here. Put a comment, let us know what y'all think.
Please.
And thank you. I love everybody.
I hate you, motherfucker.